A homeless man wandered from place to place begging for food and finally saved enough money to hurriedly head to the station to buy a ticket. He handed all his change to the ticket seller, only to be told that the bus service was suspended for at least 3 days. This news left him deeply disappointed, but he didn't stop. Instead, he made a bold decision to walk 200 kilometers just to see someone he longed to meet. He squatted down, tied his worn shoes more tightly, and set off on the long journey. No matter how challenging the road ahead would be, he had to reach that place. On the way, the homeless man met a kind girl. She was moved by his determination and gave him a piece of bread and a bottle of water. After expressing his gratitude, he, driven by hunger, quickly finished the bread and drank the entire bottle of water in one go. The girl advised him not to rush, reassuring him that he could still make it if he waited for the bus to resume operations. However, the homeless man shook his head, sighing, saying that while he could wait, the person he wished to see might not be able to wait that long. He admitted that this person was someone he hadn't seen for a long time. Not exactly an important figure, but someone he must see as soon as possible, as this might be their only chance. The girl seriously told him that in this life, one must learn to hold on in the first half and let go in the second half, and that one should never contend with those dearest to them, nor make things difficult for themselves. She added that any rift would slowly dissolve over time. Driven by faith and exhaustion, the homeless man kept walking from day to night, falling but getting back up, with his clothes soaked in sweat. After enduring numerous hardships, he finally reached the hospital. However, his disheveled appearance led the doctor to mistake him for a vagrant, and he was turned away coldly. Using all the strength he had left, he pleaded with the staff and was finally granted permission to enter the ward, where he saw the elderly man lying on the bed. Upon seeing him, the elder's eyes filled with tears, and choked with emotion, he said, "I have waited for you for over 20 years." The homeless man and his father were finally reunited, with both hearts filled with complex emotions. The father felt remorse for a conflict from years ago, admitting he had been too strict with his son at the time. The homeless man, too, admitted that, in his youth, he had misunderstood his parents' feelings, distancing himself from the family and causing today's estrangement. As they recalled those past misunderstandings, their hearts were overwhelmed with emotion, and finally, all the resentment between them melted away. The doctor informed the homeless man that his father had developed a rare blood disease and that the only treatment was a blood transfusion, for which a match was difficult to find. Without hesitation, the man asked for a blood test, and fortunately, their blood types matched. Standing outside the operating room, father and son embraced tightly, as though the years of estrangement dissolved in that moment. The homeless man softly said, "Dad, I'm here now. I won't let you wait any longer." His father's trembling hands touched his face, his eyes brimming with tears as he whispered, "You're finally back. That's all that matters." As the operating room doors slowly closed, the two made a heartfelt promise, never to let each other down again. They understood that the unpredictability of life made each other's presence all the more precious. In this world, nothing is more priceless than being with the ones we love most. May every family cherish each other, guard each other, and walk together through a warm and joyful life.